This video will show you how to complete page 3 of 3 of tutorial 9 of the advanced gameplay in GameMaker. So what we're going to do in this tutorial basically boils down to power-ups. We're going to have two special powers. One is going to be to double up our ball, and the other one is going to be to create like a bomb that is going to create a line that is going to destroy everything along its path. So why don't we just go ahead and get started? So the first thing we need to do is create a sprite called multi. So we're going to go in there and sprites, and we're going to create a sprite called multi. And we're going to create an object named multi. Inside this object, we're going to need 3 events. The first one is the create event, in which we create a new variable called activated and set it equal to false. Next is a collision event with the object ball. And if this collision is triggered, then we need to set the variable activated to true. So and we also need to include a bounce action, so the ball will bounce off it when it hits. So it will bounce off of this object. And we're going to change it to all objects. The last event is the step event, and what we're going to do is this init. So basically what happens is, as soon as we collide with a ball, activated becomes true, and every step we check to see if activated is true, and as soon as it becomes true, we're going to create a new ball where this object multi is, and we're going to destroy the object multi as soon as we create that new ball. So we'll save this. We now want to make sure that a life is only removed if there's only one ball in the room. And to do this, we must edit the outside room in the object ball. So we're going to close our multi, we're going to open our object ball. And in the outside of room event, what we're going to do is we're going to edit the code so that first this happens. And then, so if you have more than one balls, then the balls are going to be destroyed. And the ones that remove the room. And if there isn't more than one balls that are leaving the room, we're not going to destroy those balls. Instead, we're going to do is all this here that you're seeing. And I'm going to indent it in the L so that it's easier to say. See. Now let's close all this and open our room main, and just go ahead and replace or add an object of this multi right in front of our ball. We collide with the object multi and we make two new balls. As you can see. Right, so colliding with the multi creates new balls, which is our power-up that we just created. Now the next thing to do is we're going to create the line bombs. And what are these line bombs? Well, they're going to be another object which, if we hit it with the ball, it's going to create a line that is going to explode everything along its path. So let's go ahead and see how we're going to do that. We can duplicate the multi-ball object. obj bomb. And we're going to have to create a new sprite for it. SPR bomb. Change the sprite. And we're also going to have a variable activated, which starts at false on create. Instead of a step event, we're going to delete it. And we're going to create a draw event. And the code that we're going to do is as what you see here. So we're going to go ahead and add that. So what this code is telling the game to do is that if the variable activated is true, then what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line at a specific location with a certain width, and what we're going to do is that we're going to go through all objects, and if any object is overlapping the position of where my line is, I am going to destroy that object. So that's the way that line bomb works. We're going to make a line and we're going to destroy everything along the path of that line. And we're going to just save this now, which is the draw event for the object bomb. And the one thing to point out here is that since we're overtaking the draw event, since we're telling the program, the game, how to draw, we need to tell it specifically what to do in the event that activated is not true. So if it is not activated, if the bomb is not activated, then draw the image of the bomb. Otherwise, you're going to go ahead and destroy the bomb and everything along its path. Now, an alarm event will also be needed here in the collision event with the object of a ball. And we're going to set the number of steps to 10. And now we're also going to create an alarm event, alarm 0, since this other one was 0. Right, since this one is 0, this one is going to be 0. And inside this event, set the object to destroy. So we're going to destroy the bomb. And now why don't we go ahead and try that out by opening the first level, which is room main. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add one of those little bombs. One here and another one there. And let's play our game. And we see an error. The error that you see in the compile window is that it is in the object bomb and that it is in the draw event. So that means that we have to open the draw event code for the bomb, and you can see that actually in here it tells you it's on line 10. And what is it on line 10? It actually highlights it in red that instead of a dot, I needed to have an equal sign. So it tells me assignment operator expected. This is the assignment operator. So it's expecting this instead of a dot. So let's save this one more time and OK it and run it again. There you go. That is the game in all its glory. This concludes page 3 of 3.